Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
That's well played, and now a good look at birdie. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
One under early in the round.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? We're back with another NBA 2K20 video with my Boston Celtics and my league. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Sports. And Team Hollywood, welcome to another video. Let's go. It's time for some NBA basketball, guys. You know, NBA basketball has been suspended since COVID-19. But hey, come to Hollywood Sports and you can get all the NBA action you want, baby. Let's go.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline.
Yeah, we got to go against the Denver Nuggets.
We are in December.
We're in first place, baby, in the Eastern Conference, 17-3. We're playing some pretty good basketball right now.
And you know, for the Celtics, they are, in my eyes, one of the big surprises of the young season. I mean, no doubt the talent was there, but I just didn't think it would come together this fast.
Well, you know what? I think it's a testament to how hard they worked in the preseason.
They
didn't want to take any chances to have this thing fall apart. They wanted to hit the ground running, and they have.
Let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men.
All right, man, let's do it. We got home court advantage, A+.
For the Celtics. Hayward at small forward, with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Smart, the guard. And it's Cantor in at the 5. Roman the paint. Now, here's Porter. Out to the wing.
Good D, good D.
Millsap. That one misses.
All right, Jason Tatum, good D, baby.
From Tatum. It's Smart with the drive.
Kick it back out, kick it back out.
From downtown.
There we go.
And Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And
We're going to pull it with the mid-range. He's going to pull it with the mid-range, okay?
Excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic.
Oh, he's too quick, baby. He's too quick. He's too quick up this year.
You know, he really is an elite
Kemba
center.
Walker.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win MVP in the next few years.
Now, here's Walker, following the miss by Jamal Murray. Outside, Smart.
Run it, baby. Run it, run it, run it.
Passes it to Tatum. Over Porter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And Tatum doesn't let the defense get to him. He's not distracted or bothered. He's got excellent form, stays with his mechanics. Doesn't matter who's defending him.
Now here's Murray. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. And that one's to Jokic.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. There's the pass to Cantor.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, we had it.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Misses the 3. Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low, Millsap.
Oh!
To Porter. Murray against Walker. Teardrop shot. Yep, it counts.
He's super hard to guard is Jamal Murray because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
Now, here's Walker. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Cantor. Walker in the post. He's covered.
Oh, he got it blocked.
It's deflected.
Tried to shoot over him.
Outside
Didn't work.
Porter. He kicks to Murray. Shoots it. rebound by the Celtics. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And their last time against this club,
Whoa.
they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt.
They're trying to play our game. We like to run, baby. They can't play our game. They can't play our game. We too fast. We too fast. We too fast.
That's it. He's got
Let's
2
go.
now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Well, Clark, no doubt you've been through this many times. The regular
We're gonna
season
put on
is
Kimball,
grind.
baby.
I think you said that before to the veteran players. Need to teach the young guys how to handle that
Oh,
schedule.
no. Y'all ain't
I
shooting
clearly
good enough to
think,
hang with
Kevin,
us, baby.
veterans can
Y'all
be
ain't
helpful,
shooting
but
good
there's
enough.
nothing like firsthand
Careless
experience.
pass
And
right
you
there.
really have to experience the length and the grueling nature of the season to understand how you best can weather the schedule, but veterans certainly can be helpful.
Is there a
Oh,
rookie
come
ball
on.
clock?
Oh, good
Is that-
block.
is
Way
that
to make
true?
up for
I
that.
think there is
Beautiful.
one. Clearly, I hear
Beautiful.
most rookies that I've talked to during my time
Woo.
and beyond find a period in that season when they bump into that wall.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
Your character was going to
He's
dump
checked in
on
for
him. He knew
Gordon
it.
Hayward. And Denver with a change here, too. Barton is checked in. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the evening. That's good from Cantor.
Well, one thing you've got to know about Kemba Walker is that this guy can go off at any time.
Oh, Cantor was in the paint. Oh, they know he caught timeout.
The
Okay.
killer instinct, and when he gets it going, watch out. It can snowball into a dominating performance.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And for
Celtic
Walker, who stayed
cheerleaders.
3 years at UConn, Clark, he just
They
keeps
jamming
getting
it.
better on the offensive end.
Well, Kemba Walker is one of the most dynamic little guys
Get it,
we've
girls.
had in
Get
the
it,
league
girls.
in its history. I mean, his ability to score from outside and inside, really hard to match and quite special. He's the type of player who always is surprising you on the
Michael
upside.
Porter's in the
Jokic
game.
finds Porter. Now here's Murray. He's covered by Brown.
Crash, crash. Oh, he didn't shoot.
Cantor against Jokic. Clock at 6. The kick out to Porter. And Cantor over to help. Back to Murray. Beyond the arc.
Oh, we playing good D, baby. We playing good D.
Celtics going the other way now.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
We taking it to the hole. We taking it to the
And so
hole.
it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Barton. Outside Porter.
Good switch, Tatum.
Outside Millsap.
Oh,
That's
good
in,
shot. Good
coming
shot.
off the assist from Jokic. Millsap's got 5 now.
And, you know, I think in this day and age, you really have to be able to shoot the three. Millsap effective at helping to space the floor.
Outside Tatum. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on
all
Jamal
over
Murray.
it, baby. All over
You
the
know, for
back.
somebody
Wow.
who's not the biggest or strongest guy out there, Walker is not afraid to get it done inside. A lot of times he gets to the line because he's fearless in attacking the paint.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
And, you know,
Go,
a big
let's
strength
go.
of the Nuggets is their depth. They can get points from all 5 positions easily. Had 7 double-digit scores last year. You don't see that often at any level of basketball.
And so Walker nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Jokic passes
Oh,
to Murray.
raining.
Floats one up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Murray is clearly a shoot-first guy who can really fill it up. This is a big-time bucket getter.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to this
He's
point
averaging
on the season, guys,
11.7 points a game.
80%
Free
from
throw
the line.
shooting,
He's done a really
80%.
good job.
Okay.
You know, guys, that's not
That's not
quite
good.
the
That's
same
not pretty-
success
that's pretty
rate he
good for a
had at
free
the
throw
line
shooter,
last
80%.
year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 45 seconds left to play.
I got my sliders working good, 2K. No more patches, baby. No more
Walker
patches.
the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from
We're shooting a high
inside
percentage in the
there.
paint.
The Nuggets trail by
You have to
4.
be.
And here is Murray. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, yeah, that was a legal screen. Good call, refs.
You could see
Good
his
call.
feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Foul slide is
Yeah, I
working
agree.
pretty
You know,
good,
sometimes
man.
that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Walker. 6 points for him. Right side Tatum. 6 to shoot. Over Millsap. Tatum's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it.
Oh, come on. Come on.
OMG. That's how you silence a crowd.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter.
Every
when
time I
we
think we're going to
return.
pull away, man, Denver start coming back. They hanging with us, man.
And this has been a fairly close
all
game
those
for the
banners.
first
Woo!
quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we
1957.
saw in that first quarter,
was their
they
first
won
world
their
championship.
matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Celtics with the lead. Brown the small four with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. That one goes in. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Barton kicks to Murray.
Defense, man. Gotta cut off that baseline.
The kick out to Porter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Celtics leading by 3. Walker dishes to Tatum. The pass to Wanamaker. Tatum with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Miami. And it's Brown missing. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early
Oh,
on,
I think these guys go to the
we
basket
all
so I
see
can
the
throw me an
potential,
alley.
But it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Barton. He feeds it to
Oh,
Green,
that was my fault.
and he banks in the layup.
Back
Leaving
door.
folks open around
Nice
Barton
backdoor
is a
cut
no-no.
right there.
He'll torch you whenever you do that.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Walker the pass to Tatum. Here's Wanamaker. And Jeremy Grant picks up the
He was
foul.
all over him, man.
That's his first
Time
foul.
you call?
Malik
A
Beasley,
foul?
he's checked in for Porter. Outside Tatum. Dishes it to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Tice. Over Plumlee. Tice, no good. The Nuggets trail by 3. Plumlee, the pass to Grant. It's hauled in by Wanamaker.
You can't
Love
look at
those
the result
mid-range, but they can't
of
hit
that
'em.
shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Tatum.
Oh, good D.
And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense, moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands, a big part of it.
Here's Wanamaker. He had 10 points in the win against Miami. Pass to Tice. And it's sent back by
Oh,
Plumlee.
man, but these boys playing some good defense right now.
Beasley against Walker. Murray outside.
We get back, though. We
Grant
got back.
kicks to Beasley. Back to Grant.
Oh, good. Oh, man, good play.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the
Denver
rim,
came to play, man.
you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Now here's Brown. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Walker goes in, and he gets the bucket.
Let's go.
Mark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids, and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journey.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it.
Oh, good help, Williams. And Williams, he can block shots, baby.
Enjoy and just
He blocks shots.
Beasley outside. Back to Jokic over Williams. Lets it go from 11, and he knocks down the jumper. That's 7 points for Jokic.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Brown. Pulls up. Denver grabs the miss.
Williams normally get those.
Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill
that
on
was
the
playing
boards
tough,
has
man.
really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these
Usually
teams
break them down in the second
more
half, though.
energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Brown, following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Brown, the shot is good, and so
We're
is
running
his
out
shooting
plays, I can tell you
3
that.
for 4.
Yeah,
You're
quick
running out
trigger.
offense.
And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Murray. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Williams.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. Somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Guys, 7 times the lead is changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Nuggets trail.
Got a good game going on, baby. Good game.
Walker against Murray. It's blocked. They get it back.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses.
Ooh, boy, we
getting the
balled,
distance.
man. We got a good game going on out here, man. We got a good game going on.
Boy, it would have been nice
love
to
the
get an
action.
and one there.
And one area, Clark, that Mason Plumlee doesn't get enough credit in is his playmaking. He does a great job at that as a center.
I could not agree with you more. He's an outstanding passer, but when you're playing with Jokic, you sometimes get overlooked in terms of how well he passes it. But he does a good job and is really solid off the bench. Plumlee moves well, he's active, and he's a rim protector defensively, too.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cantor's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Torrey Craig comes in for Barton. And it's Gary Harris in for Beasley. Plumlee hits them both. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Walker the pass to Cantor. In the corner, Smart with it. And it's off from three-point range. Jokic against Brown. Now, Jokic. He's got 7. Inside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough
We
defense.
got a good game going.
So
We got
that'll
a
be it
tough
for the
game
first
going,
half.
man.
Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game.
Welcome to my
over
NBA
dribbling,
broadcast,
not
guys.
passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't
on,
tell
Barkley,
you
get your butt in the game.
how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots.
I like the replays, man. I love the highlights.
Basketball.
Good camera work.
Their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work
We
very
shooting
hard.
50, they
I like
shooting
what I saw
44.
from them for the most part.
I like the way the numbers are stacking up based on the slider
And that'll
set,
do it
guys. I
for our
love the way the
halftime report.
percentages
Stay
are
tuned for the
stacking up.
second half. About to get underway.
It seemed like we were over 50% shooting, but we missed a lot of shots.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, Jokic,
And
man,
in
he
that
can
first
ball.
half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Smart, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his
reaching,
first
boy.
foul.
Now with 14 seconds on the shot clock. But he tried to make a steal. Yeah, it's all good.
And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 3.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing
gotta
his
get better
best
running
to
my
pressure the
inbounds.
shooters.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Harris has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Nuggets. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics.
They keep leaving him in that lane. Oh, he cut him off that time. Oh, he got him.
And that one drops. Walker's
Gotta
got
start
10 points.
having Walker
Not
take these
just a
guys
jump
off the
shooter,
dribble.
Walker's
It's hard to stop
also
him.
pretty athletic. And athletic enough to get inside and finish around the basket.
Passes it to Porter. Outside Millsap. Back to Porter. 5 on the clock. Outside Millsap. For 3, Murray. That's good.
Come on,
and it's
man.
Millsap with the assists. Murray's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Hayward finds Walker. Back to Hayward. And it's sent back by
Oh, come on,
Millsap.
Russ. What's the
Can't
foul?
ignore Millsap's defensive instincts. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots.
Outside Porter with the floater.
Boy, it
And
was
the
pretty
layup is
quick. I was
good.
trying to pick him up.
And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pulls it from the elbow. Walker's shot is
Wow.
off.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And after essentially a redshirt rookie year with the Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr., the 14th pick in the 2018 draft, is back in action.
Could be a huge addition. Remember, Porter was projected as a top 2 pick entering his freshman season at Missouri. If he can stay healthy, you're adding an elite talent to your rotation.
And that one
look at Paul Millsap, one of my favorite players. Came into the league after 3 years of college as an undersized power forward who has shown that he not only can rebound, but become an all-star scorer, too.
Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Walker. And so Paul
we got to tighten up our defense, man. We're not hitting shots either.
And year in and year out, Paul Millsap finds a way, Clark, to get it done.
He does, guys. I mean, he's just rock solid. An all-star player multiple times. All he does is help his team win, and he does it in ways beyond just scoring and rebounding.
Yes, there we go. Good pass.
With the shooting.
Let it take it home. Let it take it home, Tatum.
And he's also good at the defensive end and picking people's pockets.
Tatum made that look easy on that alley.
The Nuggets leading by 9.
Just went up, got it.
Murray with it. Now
come on, guys.
Count that one. And it's 9 points for Jamal Murray.
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
The pass to Tatum. Hayward on the wing, guarded by Porter. Hayward kicks to Cancer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jokic. Sinks the 15-footer.
Let's get back in this, man. Tighten up on the D.
When he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And it's Jokic missing. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Wanamaker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's stolen by Harris.
We tried to pass it to Cantor right there.
And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
Good defense. Stay there.
In deep. Jokic drops it in. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
You can't afford to lose sight of Jokic, not even for a second. This guy's always a threat to hurt you on the offensive boards.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. Over Millsap. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Here's Murray. 9 points in the game so far. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Cantor. Nice move. And so Boston again turning it over. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Tatum, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Jason Tatum.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Hayward against Porter. And there's the feed to Millsap.
Oh, no!
Over Tatum. And it's Millsap with a sensational play. Millsap's got 9.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice comes in for Cantor. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Marcus Smart. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Denver. Martin comes in for Michael Porter.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. Here's Hayward. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Plumlee. Here's Murray. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in front.
Man.
What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Williams. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Barton. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, man.
Throws it down.
And this is where Barton does his eating. Deep inside, leaping with ease to punch it home.
Murray against Walker. Outside Williams. Walker the pass to Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. No good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Brown, following the miss by Jokic. Lets it go from 11. The shot by Williams, no good.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
That's our ball. That's
so
our ball.
It looks like Denver will retain possession here. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Sunday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
And Jokic
Man, they shooting
with the
good.
basketball
Wow.
on the assist by Barton. And it's 13 points for Jokic.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brown feeling out a bit. Shoots over Barton. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Celtics trail by 16. Hayward outside. Here's Brown. The baseline jumper goes down. Clark, we're seeing a lot of shooters drawing contact. They have that art form down. They know exactly what to do and how to position their bodies, don't they?
Yeah, they really do, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody's any better than James Harden, in part because he's so skilled with the ball, but he's a really thick, strong, agile guard, which makes him hard to defend without fouling him. And he's really developed that ability to seek contact in a legal manner. And I don't think anybody does it any better than him.
Walker the pass to Hayward.
Come on.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Plumlee dishes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You'd have to go far and wide to find any fan that doesn't enjoy watching Nikola Jokic play. This big fella is so
not
smooth.
shooting well,
He's
guys.
got guard skills and a big man's body, and his game is so efficient. I love watching him work.
And he can't get the first one. And with Jokic, passing and playmaking, Clark, are his trademarks.
Well, I tell you what, the Joker is some kind of special as a big guy. His passing and touch and field and shot making, he really impressed me with all of that. He does everything you want from a center on the offensive end of the court and does it in his own unique, special way. He's a delight to watch.
Murray against Walker. Hayward, right side. Drops in the tray. Hayward's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce.
Now, here's Millsap. Pass to Jokic.
Oh, he just pushed Canton out of the way.
Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
And this is why Jokic is a star in this league. I mean, he's a top-tier center, and he can carry a team when he needs to.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, you look at Jamal Murray, and this guy just seems to be a natural scorer. Has no problem scoring the basketball from anywhere and all angles. Has tremendous confidence at the offensive end. And, guys, I think he's just scratching the surface.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Harris comes in for Malik Beasley. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge. For
Jokic, man, he's having a
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Now, here's Walker. Smart passes to Tatum. Walker in the post. He's covered by Murray.
Come on!
His shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Floats one. Excellent D from Cancer. And with the way Murray scores, Clark, he's a great fit for the Nuggets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin, because the team has plenty of playmakers and guys like Jokic, and that takes some of the playmaking pressure away from Murray. It allows Murray to simply just focus on what he does best, which is put the ball in the basket.
Here's Murray. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Murray, no good. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Good to see Tatum as a young player use his body to draw contact, and it seems to me like he's always looking for opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint because those have been big.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Clark, take us inside the halftime locker room in the NBA.
Well, players typically just regroup individually. There may be some conversation between the players as a group, but then the coaches will huddle, evaluate what transpired in the first half, what adjustments need to be made, and then they'll communicate that to the team. And it's basically a time to rest and regroup for the players to adjust and strategize for the coaches.
Clark, do you think there's any videotape review in there, maybe showing players certain sets, certain schemes?
In this day and age, for sure, with the use of iPads and technology. If you go back to my time, there was no quick turnaround of video.
Ooh, and 1. Let's go. Let's go.
Right. I do know officials do that, too, in their locker room.
This thing ain't over, baby. It's not over.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Smart.
Oh, come on.
No good on the free throw.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Now, here's Millsap. Over Tatum. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's Denver now. Here's Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And Porter drops them both.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Wanamaker the pass to Poirier. Count that one.
That's a shot he shouldn't be.
See, they put our little our scrubs in, man, to get a little time.
Bull with it.
Look at Perrier playing that D.
So the Nuggets win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home
team. We had a little run, guys, but we couldn't hang.
The mental toughness.
Denver just played fantastic.
They were never rattled at all by
they really played good together, man. Offensively and defensively.
David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
I felt like we were up and down shooting. I thought we started out fast shooting, but then we just slowed down.
Tonight. What was working so well offensively?
Well, we're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with
all right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you watched it all the way to the end, I want to say thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming by and checking out Hollywood Sports. And hopefully, I will see you, and you on my next video. Thanks for watching, guys.